Does the right know they created this problem? Oh my goodness. So if you haven't heard, everyone on the right is screaming and crying about Dylan Mulvaney. That is correct. And I'm sure you've probably heard of the name, but if you haven't heard of the name, let me refresh your memory. It's the person who's documenting their girlhood into womanhood. You know, the little TikTok videos. Hey, this is day 23 of me, in girlhood. That person. Now, what has triggered everyone is that this individual has gotten a sponsorship brand deal with Budlight, the beer. And people are losing their minds. For example, you had Chris Rock, who actually shot up a bunch of cans of beer, of Bud Light beer, and was like, F Bud Light and whatnot. And I'm just like, you had people throwing a Bud Light in the trash.
Hey, Budweiser, I've been drinking your beer for probably 35 plus years. Not anymore. Y'all screwed up.
All this fake outrage, okay? Because that's what it is. It's fake outrage. And I want to be perfectly clear when it comes to this boycott Bud Light. This is the same thing that these ignorants do time and time and time and time again, okay? When it came to Nike and their support of BLM and Colin Kaepernick, oh, we're gonna boycott Nike. I'm never buying Nike again. I'm destroying Nike and all this other stuff, right? When it came to Disney, oh, they're groomers. Oh, I'm never going to Disneyland again. They're groomers. They have the same fake outrage every single time. And you wonder what comes from it? Absolutely nothing. Buck kiss. Nothing is going to come from these boycotts. Nothing is going to come from these protests. Nothing is going to come from these marches, okay? Nothing has come from any of these little events, all right? I would say post-civil rights era. The last boycott we can say that actually had an impact was the Montgomery bus boycott. It's watching grown people, and in this case, grown white men, scream and cry like little children. And I hope people understand, this is my other point, is that, listen, I don't know about you, but for me personally, I would have never in a million years known who Dylan Mulvaney was. I would have never known that this person existed on this planet because I don't watch content that Dylan Mulvaney puts out. I don't watch anything remotely similar to content that Dylan Mulvaney puts out. But you want to know what I do get? I watch right-wing content. And in right-wing content, in that echo chamber, in that atmosphere, Dylan Mulvaney. Because you want to know what they're doing? They're screaming and crying about Dylan Mulvaney. I hope people understand the right, Republicans, GOP, conservatives, whatever you want to name yourselves, you're the ones who created Dylan Mulvaney. That's correct. Saying Dylan, do you think the left, that's anything special to the left? Heck no, that's not special to the left. Have you seen the mofos? They got purple hair, green hair. They got 3 boobs, 4 boobs, 5 balls, 6 balls. People who say, they're 65, talking about I'm 10, 10 years old, talking about I'm 65. What are you talking about? That's not anything special to them. They see that all the time. But when it comes to the right, oh my goodness, it's a big deal. Oh, look at this. He's mocking womanhood. Look at this. That's how Dylan Mulvaney came to prominence. Due to honestly, I would say, capitalism. It's due to capitalism. Because Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham, Sean Hannity, everyone on the right knows that their audience, and we're talking about everyone from Fox News all the way down to YouTube and Twitter and all that, they know that outrage, man, that converts into currency. That's what that is. It's capitalism. I know that my audience, upon me putting out a video, hey, look at Dylan Mulvaney. This guy's Dylan Mulvaney. Check this out. That they know that their audience is going to eat that up. They're just going to eat that up, bruh. That's what they're going to do. And they know that, hey, those clicks, that's money. That's viewership. That's attention. Now we can go out and, brand deals. Hey, get a sponsorship with us because we have so many eyeballs watching this. So it's a constant loop of outrage. That's what people don't understand. You're constantly being played. And the beautiful thing is, it's a symbiotic relationship, something that I've said time and time again. Because the right puts out this content, outraging, right, targeting Dylan Mulvaney and the lot of them. And then the left get to say, look, they're attacking us. We're being persecuted. We're a protected class, and look how the right and they're homophobic, misogynistic, transphobic. Look at their audience. They're despicable. And it goes circle and circle and circle, goes again and again and again. Okay, it's honestly like a business cycle. That's really what it is. Okay, it goes up, it ebbs and flows. That's what happens. And I'm just like, yo, am I the only one who's tired of this? This has got to be emotionally exhausting. And what they don't understand is, as I've said before, everything you're giving attention to, it's just going to blow it out. That's all. You're just giving more exposure to something that you don't want. Does that make sense, anyone? Huh? Does that make sense, anyone? Right? The fastest way to put out a fire, right, is that you snuff it. You snuff out the fire. You snuff out the oxygen. What do you think when you feed the fire more oxygen? It's going to grow. What do you think when you give someone, such as Dylan Mulvaney, more attention? It's going to grow, because guess what? In the system of capitalism, listen, the only thing that talks in capitalism is monies, fam. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care if you believe in Jesus, Hindu, Muhammad. I don't care. I don't care if you believe in a little bunny, okay? That's called Peter Cottontail, fam. If you have dollars and you are willing to spend them with my business, we are good to go. We are good to go. And that's how that works. So upon Dylan Mulvaney getting more attention, well, guess what? This mofo's getting eyes. Why don't I get him a sponsorship deal? That way I can have this mofo while everyone is screaming at him. Hey, I can have my product appear in one of his, his TikToks or one of his videos, and then have Fox News put it out on their platform. Now I get free media coverage, right? So that's how the company is thinking. And you have to think about the backlash. Do you think there's going to be an extreme amount of backlash that's going to cause Budlight to go, oh my God, what do we do? We've lost billions and billions of dollars. No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, or else they wouldn't do it. Companies they're not in business to lose money, fam. And lastly, when it comes to Republicans, this is the hypocrisy that I don't get, right? Because the same Republican Party wants to have a Rob Bushy Smith. They want to have a walkaway campaign. They want to have Blair White. They want to have Caitlyn Jenner. They want to have the LGBT, but I guess they want, their Sambo version of the LGBT. These are the good LGBT. What are you talking about, fam? What are you talking about, pimpin'? Huh? It doesn't make any sense. See, this is the problem. They want to put their foot in the pool, but then talk about, I don't like getting wet. Bro, you already wet. What are you talking about? You might as well jump in all the way. This is the buffoonery that the right, the conservative party, whatever they call themselves, GOP, whatever it is, has become. They're hypocrites. And that's why I was like, wait, how are you talking about family values and whatnot, and you got Rob Bushy Smith at a culture war? How does that make sense? How are you talking about, oh, we need traditional values, we need to go back to the Bible, and you propping up, walk away, you propping up Bushy warriors? That doesn't make any sense to me, right? But that goes to show as far as their anti-black racism. Hear me out. These mofos are right. We take it back 10 years from now. Do you think there would be a Rob Bushy Smith on the Republican Party? Hell to the no. Do you think there would be a walkaway campaign, or Blair White would be on the Republican side or the conservative side, where they want to call themselves? Hell to the no. These mofos are so anti-black that they would rather pander to the alphabet than at least hear out black people. That's what they've done. Because hell would have frozen over before you told me, hey, Caitlyn Jenner is on Fox News or something. Hell would have frozen over. I would have thought hell would have frozen over before they talking about, hey, there are good drag queens. Hey, there are good trans people when it comes to the right. Hell would have frozen over before I would have heard anything talking about marriage equality on the right, on conservatives, okay? And the crazy part is, little do they know, is that many of the black community are socially conservative. We have more in line with the poor redneck, right, than we do with the liberal elite white guy. Because the poor redneck, he's struggling. He has a hustle going on, right? He hates the cops because he knows that they do nothing, right? He likes the security. Stay off my yard. Leave me alone. He likes to have fun. So I find that so interesting that they would try to overlook, due to their anti-black racism, overlook an entire group of people simply due to hatred, and try to bring in a crowd that is completely antithetical to the morals and principles that they have allegedly stood for this entire time. That's real just buffoonery. It's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? That's what that is. But nevertheless, that's why I'm saying, when it comes to the Republican Party, they've already made their stance and position clear when it comes to black people. They don't want the black vote. They're not interested in it. They don't want to invest in anything that would cause the tide to turn. They just want it de facto, okay? They just want it due to the incompetence of the left. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, look at this. No, absolutely not. It's the left that caused this woke stuff. It's the left that's doing all this woke stuff in the schools and the Budlight and everything. It's not the right. Or if you can't believe, who called Dylan Mulvaney woke? Who incorporated Dylan Mulvaney into woke? It wasn't the left pimping, it was the right. The right's the one that has been, as far as bastardizing woke and mischaracterizing things that they don't like as woke. What are we talking about here? They created this by giving it attention. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree with this video, you're more than welcome to call in during Disagreement Day, which is typically held Friday through Sunday. There'll be a number on screen. You call in, we duke it out. Either or, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. How does that make sense?